I assume you had one killer pain point that made you say, all right, enough of
Yeah.
this. We've got to do something. We've got to roll our own. Like, what was the very first feature you wanted to build, and then how was it
Well,
evolved?
the first version of the application, if I actually showed it to you, Matt, would be kind of embarrassing. It was a no code solution that we basically bought off the shelf and tried to make our own, but it facilitated what we wanted originally, which was being able to take payments online and track our inventory in digital fashion as opposed to like, having to manually make these updates. And that was a no code solution. That lasted us maybe like 3 months. And then we started building our true, custom built version in the beginning of 2023 was when we January 2023 was when we started truly building, our own custom solution. And the first thing we built, again, focusing on inventory and payments was just that. So we wanted a system that was automatically going to update our availability pool based on new reservations coming in and cancellations or move outs that were going out. And we wanted drivers to have the ability to easily find, book, and pay for their parking space online, as opposed to having to call and us, give a Venmo address or a Zelle address or create a QuickBooks invoice and send it to them and then give them the gate code later. So those were the first two things, inventory and payments. And then we layered in access control, which was the next most important feature. So we took that inventory system that's all accurate and reconciled in real time. We tied it into the booking engine and the payment suite. And then we added access control on top of that so that a driver, once he found where he wanted to park, he could get into the yard without really having to interact with a person.